What is up, guys? It's King Cards, and today we'll be playing some more KOTOR. um, so I did make a new character. I gotta back up to where we were before. Didn't change anything other than his class, because honestly, I'm not about to spend the whole game spending 2 points on charisma. Don't worry, this should be the last time we have a big change. I know I'm probably gonna regret it when I have to get into like one-on-one fights later, but I think I'll survive. I think I'll be okay. What does this thing want me to do? Skills. Always persuade. Always persuade. Electronic locking devices, you say? Computer use. Yeah. Stick to all that. Yeah. Looks good to me. Somebody's probably gonna fucking hate me for that. I did speak to this woman, right? Yeah, I spoke to her. Oh, I forgot to open up as much of her apartment as possible. You can't tell in the top left corner. See how when you go into an area, it unlocks a little bit of the map. I like to do as much of that as possible. I don't know why. Honestly, it just makes my brain happy. It's very late here for me. It's sort of late here for me. Don't hurt me. Just take what you want. I won't try to stop you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry, human, but I do not wish to engage in conversation with you. Residents of this complex prefer to keep to themselves. Now we're going searching. We exploring here today.
Got it.
Oh. My back kind of hurts me right now, so I'm just really doing my best here. So, hope all of you guys have been. Please don't hurt me. I have nothing of value in here. Look for yourself and see. Hope all you guys have been enjoying yourselves. Those of you who are actually watching this from some unknown reason should probably get a life rather than watching me. Yes, shit on your fans, Brad. That's how you get them to stay.
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just
Hey there! Sounds like a fucking knockoff old man Goofy. Well, hey there, kids! Yuck, yuck, yuck. Fuck you, Disney. I'll do what I want. What, can I just clean these floors?
Well, all right then, no hard feeling. My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? Never thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment. You look like an off-worlder.
Rent.
Happen you get stuck here because of the
Sure.
quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment. Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out. Decent
Tell me
enough
about
place
Terrace.
to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine. You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. A good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in Upper City.
You have a cantina?
Following the apartment complex ring
Hand over the
until
alcohol.
you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it.
What is his eyebrows doing? Why is he doing that?
Don't know how much
Oh,
I can tell you,
Lord.
but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out.
I'm trying that. Oh, jeez. I am tired. I'm trying not to talk over these guys so you guys can listen to them, but you'll probably not hear them as loud as me. As always, you can always just read, but still. Terrace with medicine equipment. What do you think of the Sith in this
Not
quarantine?
much of an issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taurus, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly. But there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you what they think about the Sith and their quarantine. Don't
Everybody's at the cantina, apparently.
Well, the best place to go is probably Kebly Yurt's store. She's right across from the cantina, so you can stop in for a drink if you get thirsty while you're shopping. Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it. I should get back to work anyway. Probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
That is a hard-working man right there. That's two like who've been given special permission to live in the upper city. They don't have to hide out in dumps like this. Well, they are the sexy alien of Star Wars, so yeah, probably. Uh, probably did something for that. Or at least somebody important took a liking to them.
No problem. Got it.
Let me in. It's mine now, John. So, we're just looting, exploring the land. If anyone is actually watching this, tell me. Have any of you ever played this game before? Like, actually played it? KOTOR? It is an old game, but personally, I think a lot of the old games still have some of the best stories. Maybe not the best acting. You see Taurus, Coruscant, the Outer Rim, this world. Oh well, look back in the recording later and read that. Some of you will just have to pause it. Well, I guess it's time to leave. Alright, I gotta stop being OCD about this map. Whew. Just follow where I need to go. Oh. Hey, car. That one ours. Also, looking back at my old video, I realized I called that other guy car. You can get him to open up about it. Ah! I didn't mean to do that.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Is this a good time to ask you some more questions?
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later. Is this really necessary?
Not if you have a problem with it.
I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me.
This isn't an interrogation. I never said that.
No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you can tell me what happened from your perspective.
Oh. I wasn't in a position to know what was going on, really.
To tell the truth, I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people. For what? In the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think It's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
Used to be a smuggler, if you must know. I was recruited into the fleet for my knowledge.
A smuggler? I should have guessed. Isn't it odd, however, that a smuggler who was added to the crew at the last minute just happens to be alive?
Ah.
Maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
I was specifically requested?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board, but hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, Edward, and I hate surprises.
So do I, Karth. So do I. As like I was saying earlier, I noticed, I can't remember that guy's name. The guy who sacrificed himself for me, but I kept calling him Karth by mistake. Torgo? Something like that? I don't know. He will be remembered, but not by his name. Sword guy, that's what I'm gonna call him, because he went after a fucking Sith.
I expect you're right. I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry, right? Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone. I have my reasons. And no, I'm not.
At least you're nice about it.
So can we just keep our mind on more important things? All right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Good. I like being tenacious. It is a good good quality to have. Sith troopers. Neat.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Excuse me?
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
Davik sounds
But
like
I
a
don't
prick.
have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
Come on, help, let me step in here. Let me have my hero moment.
Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Oh, you have balls. My business is kicking ass and chewing bubblegum. And I'm out of bubblegum. I've never once watched the movie that comes from.
Ready?
Hey, light side points gained. Perfect.
I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead. You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do. You're giving me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
I'd
Now
rather
I
him
can
stay
pay off
alive.
Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
$50 credits. 50 credits. I got them all back anyways. Feeling like there's something stuck in my throat. I know there's not, but damn it, it bothers me. Hello,
Can't
Gurney.
you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
Okay. Beep, boop, beep.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Terrace. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course. The terrible affliction has
the first
plagued
many
Terrace
times
for
I'll
many
hear about this.
generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Terrace's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Yay! Space zombies!
There is no antidote for the disease. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could
wait a
just
minute.
get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Terrace forever.
I think I accidentally skipped something.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity. Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the
What is
serum
that
because you
noise?
asked. I don't actually expect anyone to
That
get me the serum. Now,
I don't know if you
is
guys
there
heard it.
anything else I can do for you? I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know? I know enough to be scared of them. I've heard about the brutality of the Sith. I know what they do to the planets they conquer. So far, all they've done is ask me some general questions, but I'm afraid they might one day decide to shut this facility down simply out of evil spite. I guess there's not much I can do about the Sith.
Evil spite.
Except hope that the
As
Republic
opposed to good
stop their
spite.
conquest of the entire galaxy. I am quite busy The terrible affliction has plagued Terrace. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually... There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Terrace were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military.
Okay, so that's what he said.
I am quite... I don't know much, but I'll tell you what I can. Do you want to know about Upper Terrace, or are you more interested in Lower Terrace and the Undercity? The people here in the Upper City generally like to think they're better than the rest of Terrace, but we're no better than anyone else. The people here can be selfish, greedy, arrogant, even prejudiced. That's why aliens need special permission to leave the Lower City. Maybe if more people in the Upper City weren't so self-centered, things wouldn't be so bad in the Lower City and the Undercity. The Lower City has been overrun by swoop gangs and thugs.
Sorry about
If you're
that.
going to
Just
travel
read a
down
phone
there, you'd
message
better
real
go
quick.
armed. If you don't get attacked by one of the swoop gangs, you'll probably end up beaten and robbed by one of Davik's thugs. Soon it will be as bad as the Undercity.
I'd like to see the fucker try. Alright. So, what else we got?
Davik is the resident crime lord of Terrace. He deals in stolen goods, he trades in slaves and contraband, and it would take a month to list all the people he's made disappear. His slimy grasp even reaches here into Upper Terrace. Most of the shops pay him protection money, so he'll leave them alone. Yeah, the man is nothing but a thug. I guess I'm lucky. Since my medical facility doesn't make any profits, Davik doesn't bother me. But if you ask me, he's no better than the Sith.
Sounds like it. If only criminals all had class, like Hondo.
The Undercity is a wasteland crawling with flesh-eating mutants called raccoons. I feel sorry for the outcasts that are forced to live there. Justice here on Terrace is swift and harsh. There are only two punishments: execution or banishment to the Undercity. Anyone banished can never return on pain of death. Even their descendants are forced to live in the depths beneath our great cities. Whenever I can, I send supplies to the Undercity to help ease the misery of their lives. Although there is nothing I can do to help those infected with the raccoon disease.
Harsh.
I am... Republic escape pods? No. Why would you ask me that? I don't know. Those pods crashed in the Undercity. I'm not involved in any way.
Not all of them.
The Sith were already here, asking these same questions. I'll tell you what I
I
told them.
failed.
I don't know anything about those pods. Now, is there something else you need? I am... Republic escape pod. I'm not defensive. I just don't like being accused of knowing something about those Republic pods. This is as bad as an interrogation by the Sith. Well, you don't look like you're with the Sith.
I guess I should stick with the good guy route.
Or rather, I can show you.
What you doing, Doc? What you
Since
doing?
the space battle overhead, people have been
Oh,
secretly bringing
shit.
in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that, you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in
Car, turn
compassionate
around.
hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered
Cars.
these soldiers here. But
Oh,
since their
God.
initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded. I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Hooray! Light side! They stole my due. Damn shame. Gurney, what are you sitting there for?
You there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the Rakghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear. Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the Rakghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure. Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's
Yeah.
the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a piece of all the action on Taris.
And I'm gonna kill him for it.
I prefer to think of him as a role model. He started with nothing, and now he's got it all. Credits, power, women. It's the Teresian dream, right?
What do you think the odds are that he's a sniveling little toad of a man? I'm really... If I call this right, I promise you I don't remember much about Davik Kang. So, I'm really just taking a guess here. The dude's probably pretty pathetic.
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away. Davik isn't the kind of guy you can just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the Rakghoul serum to Zax. He runs the Lower City Bounty Office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while.
Good to know he works for Davik.
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him. I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? And be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik. Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure.
Of
Just let the poor
course.
suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the Lower City Bounty Office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
I'm not a Elon Musk sympathizer. I don't work for the rich.
Welcome back. Are you
I
in need
work
of
for
healing or
Chaos
medical supplies?
and sheer
I can
spite.
treat you right here at the center for almost any condition, except the...
Oh, I was gonna
Goodbye.
rat him out, but fuck me, I guess. Alright. Now I am curious. What is over here? You know, it's actually pretty good looking for the day and age it was made. I like the orange skyline and all that. It's kind of nice. Shop
Hello
droid.
there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself.
Your
My
voice
name is
sounds
Kevin
familiar.
Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet.
Really? The
Whatever
whole
you
damn
need,
city?
I've got.
The whole
Well,
damn
mostly.
planet?
Mostly. What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested. Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know? I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davik's men got there first. I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the Hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a
What do you
rumor
think the
Davik's own people are having problems with the
what do you think
Black
a Star Wars
Vulcars.
equivalent of the what do they call it? The Death Angels? I don't know. Black Angels? I don't remember. Hell's Angels. Hell's Angels, that's it. What do you think the Star Wars equivalent of Hell's Angels is? How about that? My friend is playing Tiny Tina's. That's fun. I don't know why it popped up on my little mini screen with my game in it like that, but okay.
Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard
Oh.
of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand? Careful where you say that. Davik's got spies and agents everywhere. Besides, he's as much a part of Terrace as the skyscrapers or the swoop gangs. Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement instead of always going after each other.
Something tells me they're not exactly the most intelligent people.
It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get my meaning. I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all.
You really like to talk about the swoop gangs.
Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you? Come to Terrace for a short business trip and end up stuck here because of the Sith quarantine, right? Oh,
Yeah.
You can't be too happy.
Business.
Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all.
Sure.
But Terrace isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the Upper City. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the Lower City. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there. Good day to you then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
Sure thing. Now, let's keep looking around here for a bit. Sith Trooper. Hi.
I'm here on official Sith business.
Sure you are.
Don't you just love watching the Fazak players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
What the fuck?
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
If I remember correctly, Pazak is the card game in here.
My name's Garuk. I used to be a card shark. One of the best.
It's already told me
players
this.
in the
Why does he keep
outer
telling me
rim.
this?
But that was before I retired from the gambling life.
I'll ask him what's going on after I'm done recording here. I'm spending all this time with you guys. Probably like 3 people watching this.
Don't get me wrong. The game's been good to me over the years. I've traveled the span of the galaxy, from the core worlds to the farthest reaches of the outer rim. I've won countless fortunes, and lost countless more. But that was long ago. Things have changed. Gambling is a young man's game. That's why I'm looking to get out. My offer still stands. 50 credits gets you my old Pazak deck and a free lesson. Great offer if you can afford it. Of course. My mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. That's why I'm giving up the gambler's life. But I think I can still manage to answer some simple questions. Don't know what I can tell you that would be of any use. The Upper City is nice
I'm
enough.
sorry about my random
It was
noises.
better
I
before the Sith showed up.
clearly have
I
problems.
don't bother an old guy like me much. Don't know much about the Lower City. It's rough down beneath. I just stay up here where it's safe and mind my own business. I don't see much point in worrying about that kind of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I mean...
Of course.
Let's see.
I spend my days here in the cantina, sipping ale and chatting with the folks who want to buy. I don't have much use or care what goes on outside these walls. I don't see much point in worrying about that kind of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life. Is there anything else I can do for you? Don't... That... Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck.
Works for me.
I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'll ask for it later. For now,
Of course, of course. No sense in a youngster like you wasting your days away with an old man in a dingy bar. But if you ever want to chat, you know where to find me.
for now, I think we've had a long enough video. So, I think I'll just go ahead and see you guys next time. It's been good talking to all of you. And by that, I mean none of you. There might be 2 people just watching, so I guarantee none of you are gonna be talking to me. God forbid anybody leave a fucking comment. But anyways, I'll see you all next time. Bye.